Hey everybody, this week's Torah portion is Parsha Metzora, and in this week's Torah portion we continue the laws of somebody who has tsaras. As we said before, tsaras is a physical sickness that is really just a physical manifestation of a spiritual problem. Almost always that problem is the crime of committing gossip. Somebody who speaks badly about others constantly used to get a sickness called tsaras. It was a skin ailment where the person's skin would start to turn a shade of white. Now, the Medrash on this week's Torah portion says a very interesting statement. The Medrash says that one who gossips constantly, resulting in tsaras, has undone all 5 books of the Torah. Now, that's a very perplexing statement because it doesn't say that about any other crime. The Torah doesn't say one who eats pork undid the 5 books of the Torah. So what exactly does the Medrash mean that speaking gossip undoes the 5 books of the Torah? It could have just said undoes the Torah or is a grave crime. Why focus on the fact that he undid the 5 books? And the rabbis answer a very interesting answer. The rabbis say that if you look, there's only one mitzvah in the entire Torah that is found in all 5 books. And that is the mitzvah of not speaking gossip. In the beginning of the Torah, we find the concept of gossip in the very first story of the Torah. The Torah tells us that Adam and Chava believed that what the snake said about God, really trying to keep all the power for himself, and because of that, they ate from the tree, meaning they believed Lashon Hara, believed gossip. In the next book, in Shemos, the second book of the Torah, we again find the crime of gossip, when Hashem says to Moshe to take the Jewish people out of Egypt, and Moshe says, the Jews will not believe me. He spoke badly about the Jewish people, resulting in his hand getting the skin ailment of tsaras. In the third book of the Torah, in Vayikra, we find the mitzvah of not speaking Lashon Hara, where the Torah is very blatantly says, don't speak gossip. In the fourth book, we find the crime again committed by Miriam when she speaks badly about her brother. And in the fifth book, the mitzvah is again repeated not to gossip. It is the only thing that is repeated in all 5 books of the Torah. And that's what the Medrash means when the Medrash says that one who gossips undoes all 5 books of the Torah, because that person committed a crime which is the only crime mentioned in all 5 books of the Torah, which tells us something very important, that Hashem, God, is very obsessed with us not speaking gossip. It's the only thing. He didn't say that about Shabbat, not about kosher, nor about all the other very, very significant parts of Judaism. The only thing he stressed in every single book was that a person should not speak badly about another person, which is a very big, important lesson for us. If God took one thing to stress in all 5 books out of everything else he had the choice to take from, that means it's a very, very big deal and a very important thing for us to take upon ourselves to try not to speak badly about others. On behalf of Makaravi, Shabbat Shalom.